All right, topic 4, which I guess is me just giving a status update so far, so this will probably be a little bit short, but
I'm gonna just go on your
um
Instagram because I have no I have no visual
yeah,
reference
yeah,
for this topic.
you can show some of my pictures. Let's see. So yeah, basically I have kind of just been like living life, getting used to stuff. Like now I'd say I'm more settled in than the last time we've since the last time I've been on the podcast. Things have become more like normal, so to speak. I've gotten into more of the like routines of things, going to class, going to Suwon on certain days, trying my damnedest at least to study for classes. Because like that's one thing is the class structure is completely different than in the U.S. Like in Korea, they kind of just like they teach less in class and they expect you to study more on your
More.
own.
Oh,
Like so, only one class I have a problem with this is my statistics class. Like the professor, he kind of just like writes on the board and just does example problems, and that's the whole class. Like and you don't ask questions, you just watch him do it. That's the
oh
whole
God,
class.
I can't survive
Like
in classes
you
like
have to
that.
learn. Me neither. Like that's why I'm so scared of the this class. I might have to retake it, but like it's just like you have to study out of the book and teach this yourself before you go into class. And like classes where you're like sort of reinforcing those ideas. Whereas like in the US, you get taught in class and then you reinforce the ideas at home. Here it's the
Yeah,
opposite. You learn at home first and then you reinforce the ideas in class. And like for me, like in the US, like if I'm not learning anything from class, I just don't go. I
yeah.
literally just don't go to class if it's worthless. Like in here, like for the stats class, like attendance is mandatory, so I literally have to go. But like if I was taking this exact class in the US, I literally would just not show up to lecture. And I just do the homework and stuff.
Mm.
But here's the thing, there is no homework. You have to just do well on the test.
Oh God, see, like at least like as much as I
Like
hated
what
homework
the
in
hell?
class or in college or in high school or whatever,
Yeah, it
at
forces
least
you to learn the material.
it forces you to learn the material and it sort of balances out like, oh fuck, I bombed the test, but at least homework sort of
Yeah.
balances out that grade. But oh
Yeah.
no, I can't. Yeah, that's interesting to see how like different the sort of academic structure is. I mean, Nate, was it kind of the same way for you? Just like, I mean, you didn't take any
No, I
serious
mean,
classes, but
yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like Jacob is having much more of a school-based experience than I was, where I like barely like cared about
School.
anything school related because none of it mattered and it was all super easy.
Yeah.
Other than like, well, so like, is your Korean class the same way, or is that actually like taught and like,
No, they teach
'cause
in class, like, and you have to
yeah,
participate like
that's
it's like an actual
yeah.
class, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, and is it through the school or is it a separate thing? Because like for
Yeah,
us,
it's at the school.
there's like a Korean language school that was like partnered with Yonsei that's like right next to Yonsei or
okay.
like right by our dorm. So like it was a little detached from the school itself. Like you could go and just take classes
Yeah.
at that Korean language institute and not have to be like part of the school or anything.
Yeah, I
Um,
think I think they have something similar, but no, it's in the International Hall on campus.
okay,
Um,
yeah.
so I think it's like an official thing. Like my Korean textbook says like Sungyunkwan Korean.
okay.
Like they
Okay.
like made their
Yeah, I
own
don't
book
think
and
ours
And
did.
you're taking
program
it
and
I
with
could be
stuff.
wrong though.
you're taking it with other like foreign exchange students as well, right? So
Yeah, there's no Koreans in class,
Yeah.
obviously.
obviously,
Yeah.
Um,
They're not going to be taking an intro to Korean in
like
college.
yeah, that'd be
You're
really
Korean.
funny. I actually, funny thing
Like,
enough,
I
I
got to college
considered
without knowing my
I
own language.
Funny thing enough, I actually considered taking a class called Understanding English Pronunciation because I think that would have been really
Just to
funny.
just
how,
to just to see
Yeah,
how
see if
like
they'd
other
A, let
people
me in the class, or
conceive our
B, if I'd
language.
learned something about it.
yeah.
Yeah, because apparently they
Um,
learn about the American accent and the British accent, so it'd be really funny if I could learn to speak with a British accent by
British-
taking
the
that
British
class.
accent.
But
Um, but yeah, no, like, so I took one technical class and that was a mobile programming class. But it was, and like, I honestly don't really remember how the teacher lectured. I
Yeah.
know we just had like 3 projects that we had to do, like 3 programs basically throughout the semester.
wow, only 3.
So there
Yeah.
was homework, and there were tests as well. But yeah, there was just like they're like throughout the semester work on 3 different like programs and then take tests or whatever. That was the only like technical thing. How much of it is your language? Like how much of the yeah, because that's how it was for us. It was more than half actually. Because our Korean class was 4 hours a day, 4 days a week.
Oh, what? Wow. So yeah, yours was way more intensive than
it was half of the day.
Because mine is 3 hours a day, twice a week.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that sounds like more like regular college.
Actually, wait, I might be getting it wrong. Was it really 4 hours?
4 hours. I mean, 4 hours makes sense for a class, honestly.
I think because it's a language class. Yeah. Like you need to be doing it a lot to learn. I think it was 4 hours a day, 3 days, or 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. But that's one of the reasons why I didn't take anything like that grueling, because I knew that would be a lot of what I had to work on. But then, other than that, I took tennis and Korean music history, which were both easy as hell.
I should take a class like that, Korean music history. That sounds hilarious.
But I mean, how are you? Do you know most of the stuff in the Korean class already, or?
Oh yeah, I do learn new stuff. Like I'm there learning for like vocabulary. Like I'm learning a ton of new words, which is good, because like the thing is I know all the like intro grammar stuff, but I don't have that like vocabulary that's supposed to be your foundation to move forward. So I think it's good that I am in this class. But like when it comes time for like a quiz or something, I always get 100 on that. So
it probably would have been hard for you to go to the next level, not having that base of like just words, just like that vocabulary.
Yeah, so like I'm basically the kid that like just knows everything already, and I'm kind of just strengthening my base. Yeah, I'm just breezing along basically. I just
That's
sit
good.
and
I mean, how much Korean do you actually use in your day at this point?
Not a ton.
Not a ton, only because nobody's patient.
Internationals.
I live with international students, and also nobody's like really patient enough to let me like think before I can speak. Like I can't like think in Korean, so I can't just like blurt stuff out.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part of learning a new language is you have to be able to like do it on the fly.
Well, the biggest example of this, funny enough, is like whenever I go to 7-Eleven, they want to ask if I have a plastic bag. I have to think about process what they say, and they immediately do you need a plastic bag? They're like, sure. They're like forcing me to speak English. I was like,
yeah, because they'll just ask you in English.
Yeah.
Okay, because
I don't know.
Yeah, so they're definitely trying to be more accommodating in terms of speaking English.
Yeah, for me it was like, and one of the reasons why I retained almost none of it was one, I lived with international students and I was hanging out with international students all the time, so we were just speaking English, and then. 2, whenever we went out, it was always in a group, and there was always someone much more fluent, so they always just handled all of the actual speaking.
Oh, that's actually me. That's
like
me.
I usually have to. You guys are like my lifeline when we go there next week. Like I have no idea how to.
You'll be fine. Like I said, like Jacob just said, you can just get by with English for the most part.
Yeah,
for me, everyone knows enough to get by.
For our group, it's either me or my roommate Ian who have to do the Korean speaking, and
see, that wasn't me, so like I never really got to practice at all, because like whenever we went as a big group to restaurants or whatever, like they would order and like stuff like that.
I mean, I guess I have a bit of practice. Like sometimes when I go to like K-Town or whatever, and like I don't know why, but sometimes like the people, whenever I go to like a restaurant or whatever, they speak to me in Korean, and I'm so like 감사합니다. Like that's all I know how to say. Like that's all I know how to say. Like 안녕 and 감사합니다. Like
which is something you don't even really need to say very often, because they're not
too strict about like manners.
It's not like the U.S. where you say thank you all the time. Like they don't really care.
Don't worry about it though. A lot of international students I know, it took them like weeks to learn how to say 안녕하세요.
Seriously? Yeah. Like I never took formal like Korean classes, and I don't know how to say 안녕하세요.
Yeah, but like it's just I mean, it is a hard word. It's a lot of
I guess.
syllables just to say hello.
Well, it's
but
a lot of syllables, and like you technically like you kind of mush some of them together. Like the ha isn't very prominent.
Yeah. That's I think that's the hardest
like,
part of learning Korean is that like the sounds that you make aren't direct equivalents to English. So
yeah, if you actually enunciated all of it, it would be annyeong haseyo. But like,
but no one speaks like
you
that.
say it, it's like annyeonghaseyo. Like.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of words like that. You kind of just have to. You sound weird if you actually enunciate everything, which you have to figure out how to say certain things.
Where have you been sightseeing?
But I mean, that's all languages.
Where have you been?
Sightseeing, most recently, a couple weeks ago, I went to Gwanghwamun for the first time.
Where's that?
So that's where there's like the... It's
that's
like
where the King Sejong statue is.
Yeah,
is that the thing? That's the picture
statue.
I have up now. It's like this guy reaching out with a book or something. Who is this guy?
Yeah, that's King Sejong. He invented Hangul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's that. There's like a if you go over a little bit more, there's also like a statue of like one of the great admirals. My uncle told me to go see that. Apparently, there's a museum under there. So when you guys are here, I'd like to go there with you guys.
Okay, we'll see.
Isn't that where the turtle ship is?
A what?
Maybe?
I think that's where the turtle ship is.
It's like an admiral statue with these fountains that are like spraying water and stuff. And then there's also Gwanghwamun, which actual like Gwanghwamun itself, the gate.
Is that like
which
the
I didn't go inside of there
something?
just because I was walking around. Well, it's not really a palace. It's a gate. It's a huge gate.
But what is
There's
the gate?
a turtle ship
guard
in front of the
Like
admiral.
moon means gate. So
what's the
I don't
gate
know what
for?
Gwanghwa means, but yeah, I don't know. There might be a palace in there. I'm not knowledgeable on it because again, I only just walked around to take a walk and ended up there. Like I got off at like a random subway stop.
That's
and
where.
just,
Wait, you're talking about Gwanghwamun?
yeah, Gwanghwamun.
Yeah, that's where Gyeongbokgung Palace is, like the big palace.
Oh, Gyeongbokgung Palace is in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that must be huge then, because I can walk there from my house, and Gwanghwamun is a little bit far on subway. So, like, to go around to the other side, okay. Yeah, I haven't been to Gyeongbokgung yet, so...
Is that
I've
like
only been to Gyeongbokgung Palace, which is literally right next to where I live.
Okay.
So... Yeah, like the two like most famous like historical sites near me are Gyeongbokgung and then obviously Sungkyunkwan, which is like the original like university.
Yeah.
I went there.
Wait, so Nate, did you just go to the that courtyard in there with the trees that are like have like
Where all
stones
the,
built
like,
inside of
ancient-
them and stuff?
Yeah, like all the ancient buildings are and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just went to like the historical part of
Okay, yeah.
the school. Like,
so yeah, it's really interesting the area I lived in. Apparently it's pretty famous. Like
Really? Why?
I don't know. Apparently it's just a famous neighborhood because like for example, like a few weeks ago frickin' Kang Ho-dong was just filming outside my
yeah,
house.
please
Like,
explain this story
what the
to
hell?
us,
Yeah,
like everyone.
But Kang Ho-don just films outside of random houses for the.
Is he doing
like,
something with Sakura?
The show where you eat with like random people in different
Yeah.
neighborhoods.
Sakura from Eyes
probably,
Wide on that
that's
show.
probably what it was because like I just was walking home and I was like there was all these vans and people standing around and I was like what is happening? And then I just look over to the place across the street from the house and I just see Kang Ho-dong with this huge like bright red jacket on. And there was a girl, but I couldn't see her good enough because there was like too many people.
Yeah,
in the
it
way.
was probably
Maybe it's Sakura.
like, can we eat together or something?
Yeah.
Something like that.
No, I think
Maybe-
it was someone who had like long black hair. That's all I
Okay,
could
if it's
see.
long, then yeah, it's someone else because Sakura has short hair now, and it's like
Yeah, like I couldn't see who was with him, and honestly, it might not have even been him, but I'm pretty sure it was because I don't know anybody else who looks exactly
who looks like
it, so-
Kang Ho-dong is easily
Yeah, like
recognizable. Definitely.
he's pretty distinct, so I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah.
him. Also, there's like a ton of people like laughing really loudly, so I think it was him. Is at least some kind of comedian.
Okay.
And there was like a billion people outside the house. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was like, so I kind of just like slowly walked by, like kind of just rubbernecking, like what is going on?
Trying to get a glimpse of Kang Ho-dong. You couldn't get a clear look at him other than that?
Yeah, like I probably could have walked over to the crowd of people, but I didn't want to be a spectacle because I'd be the only random white guy there.
The
What
only
are you doing?
like what?
But then you could be on the TV.
Yeah, maybe they'll put
That
you
would
on the
be
TV.
funny,
You
but-
could have eaten with Sakura, man.
That would be really funny, but like, hey, let's bring this American guy on there.
I mean, aren't there entire like variety shows where their entire premise is they bring like random like foreigners like to like that's a thing like they bring like foreign exchange students. Yeah, I've seen clips.
Yeah,
of it.
it's so strange, but yeah, like it's right next to like I live in the dorm and it's just right across the street in this weird like in Seoul there's a lot of random buildings that you don't really know what they're for. It was like kind of like that. It was like a
They
it
just
almost
look
looked like
important.
I know it wasn't a hotel, but it kind of looks like one with like a parking lot like right underneath like a huge like on right underneath like the first floor of the building or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like just like standing in the parking lot like filming. So
Okay.
yeah, that was interesting. And then on Friday I went to the Han River just because I was bored and didn't want to do homework.
Jade told
So
you to.
yeah, I was
you
like,
do the
Jade,
beer
where
and
can I go to take a walk? No, I didn't do beer and chicken, but I just rented a bike and just rode like a bike for like 8 kilometers or so. So that was really nice.
Speaking of beer and chicken, how much has your diet changed in
My diet?
going to Korea?
I eat a lot more. I eat a lot more
completely
rice, obviously. Yeah, it's completely different, really. I haven't stopped how much I eat McDonald's.
Wait, you eat
I was
McDonald's?
gonna say, have you
still?
been eating?
I eat McDonald's
that's the
probably
one thing I
at
didn't
least
do.
once a week. At least once a
only-
week I go to McDonald's, I think.
The only like Americanized food I would eat was bagels for breakfast because
Bagels.
Koreans don't have like actual breakfast food.
Yeah,
so
no, they
they'll
don't.
just
'Cause
eat they'll just eat like normal
Bowl of
like
rice.
It's all like vegetables
rice
and like
and
like
and,
actual like fish and like
soup like
soup, like
kimchi jjigae for breakfast. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't eat kimchi jjigae for breakfast.
I think
what
that's the
I'm
weirdest thing.
Kimchi
Yeah, that's the thing I'd probably
So,
have to
like-
get used to is like, their breakfast. Their idea of
So,
breakfast is like way
I-
more like vegetables as opposed to like
but
bagels.
in our dorm they had caribou coffee, so like I just went down there and got a bagel in the mornings usually for breakfast. But yeah, other than that, like I never really ate. I never went to McDonald's.
For
or
me,
any of
it's
that
fine
stuff.
because I don't really eat breakfast anyways.
See,
So-
I'm gonna have to find like the nearest Starbucks or whatever for while we're there, close to our
Yeah,
Airbnb, because I'm
yeah.
gonna need something for breakfast.
Just go to like a
yeah, so, like-
cafe bene or a two le jour or there's a bunch
Yeah,
of those,
Tous
aren't
les
there?
jours or Paris Baguette, they're everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paris baguette. Like
Um,
there's literally like I'm used to this already because there's a bunch of them in New York. So
Oh, you could go to Isaac Toast. That's pretty good for breakfast.
oh, I've heard of Isaac Toast, but I don't think
yeah,
we
there's
have
one
that
in my
here.
neighborhood. It's decent, but like I got something that was cheese and potato, and it was sweet.
I don't
what
mind
the
sweet
hell is
potato.
surprising.
I don't mind. I mean, like,
What was it?
was it like a,
Well, it's
a
not sweet
breakfast item
potato.
or like
It's
a
just
pastry?
potato. It's
Was it-
potato. Well, it was like toast with
I was gonna
cheese
say
and
it's
potato.
because but like bread in Korea is sweet.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
like
have
it's
like
so
the,
weird.
the
normal
bread that
bread
they,
is a
yeah,
dessert.
oh, yeah,
It's a dessert.
yeah. Because if you
Bread
ever
is like
been to
cake.
like a Korean bakery, like
that's
all of
what
the
you
bread
got.
there is like
and that
it's like fancy bread. They don't eat like some
Except-
plain old like white
except when
bread.
we need to go to Lord Sandwich.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there yet. I keep forgetting.
Well, yeah,
I need
we'll
to
go. We're
visit.
going 100.
We're
percent
just
Best
gonna go,
BLT
yeah.
I've ever had in my life.
Yes, let's do it. Let's go on Saturday when Andrew comes. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, we can go to Chinchon and show you
yeah.
around.
Oh, it's in
You can
Shincheon?
see.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see. Reply 1994's
Oh yeah, yeah.
Campus.
Setting. Yeah.
my campus.
God.
Actually, I
Yeah.
wonder if the ivies will be in bloom yet. They should be. Maybe, I don't know. How cold is it there yet?
The cherry blossoms are going out of bloom right now. So
Oh, well, I mean, again,
Yeah.
that's good for me because I know my allergies would be fucking terrible. Actually, no, that's the
Really,
thing.
I wanted to see the cherry blossoms.
You get to
might
see
be
when
able to see a few, but
you'll get to
like,
see when the
they're-
cherry
like,
blossoms
the ones
fade.
near me are turning green.
That's true. I will be seeing when the cherry blossoms fade. That's
the
sad
perfect
as hell.
IOI stand. He doesn't see cherry blossoms.
I
He
just need
sees
to find a. I just need to find a road with them, and then you guys film me from behind, all sad, and then we put this
Da, 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 da,
play,
da.
play when the cherry blossoms fade. Like,
What the hell?
just make a sad video for Twitter.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. But I mean, anything else that you, I guess, want to share about like living in Korea compared to like Wayland, New York?
Yes. Yeah. New York is Yeah, especially my tiny town. It's like I keep having the culture shock of the fact that I need to like wait for so long to just to cross the street.
Wait.
Like where I live, like I can literally like in most like 9 times out of 10, I can actually cross the street without even looking.
Oh God, I can't do that around here.
Yeah, like that's like only on the main road do I have to look both ways and not expect a car or whatever. Um, it's just yeah,
You
it's
have to
different living
look-
in a city.
Yeah, you have to look out when you're on the sidewalk.
On the
like you were
sidewalk,
saying,
yeah, because there's
'cause
freaking
people are ridiculous.
Scooter guys will
Motorized
literally
scooters just drive on the sidewalk,
at like 30 miles an hour on the sidewalk. They'll literally do
Yeah.
that.
and they'll just hit people.
I'm used. To, I'm,
Like I
again,
said,
I'm
I
used to
think-
all this.
They do that in New York City. They ride
Like
scooters
no,
on
like
the
people
sidewalk.
on bikes are just.
I feel like you'd get
People on bikes are insane. Like that's a thing. Like when school's out, there's just like gangs of like again like high schoolers that like go around on their bicycles. Like they literally go on like their bicycles through like 34th Street,
okay.
like doing fucking wheelies, and like they're like literally like running through like hundreds of people that are like when it's cross and everything. They go right through. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like don't mess with.
Well, at least
like
it's
nothing's
not- at
worse
least
than
it's
like
not
New York City
giant.
like
It's-
children.
at least it's not giant motorized scooters that can go like 50 miles an hour. Like what the
Yeah.
hell? Like
Yeah.
it's literally
messed up.
ridiculous. Like I think
Yeah, it's
at least
basically- it's
once
like
a
a
day
motorcycles
I'm
were
like
just
this
driving
close
on
from
the-
being hit by a motorcycle.
Wait, seriously? When?
Like every day, I'll be
Every
walking on
day,
the
it
sidewalk
just
and
happens
they'll
all
just
the time. It just happens. Like I said,
Yeah.
someone I was studying abroad with that like broke her arm or something
Seriously?
because she got hit by one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
mean,
yeah.
It's
Law-
it's
lawsuit-
ridiculous.
I guess lawsuit. I mean, you
But
can
it's
make
not a lot. I mean,
you can make decent bank
he
off
probably
it.
just ran off.
No,
and they
and
never
from what I've heard in
They'll
Korea,
just run.
like from what I've heard in
Yeah.
Korea, if you go to court, the foreigner almost always loses.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I'm just not gonna fuck with that.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
See,
overall-
just be on a motorized scooter, running into people that are on motorized scooter.
Hell no. Like also they say like if you're like a foreigner and you get in a fight in Korea, just run. Just get out of there. Don't even bother with it.
Because I mean, like, aren't a lot of places
Yeah.
in like Gangnam have like whatever the Korean equivalent of the mafia is? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Like Korean Yakuza or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Probably. I haven't seen any gangsters, I don't think. Although my roommate told me a story, they
It's-
met this guy this dude who had like literally tattoos all over his face. And I was
Yo,
like,
that's a
"He's
gangster."
Probably a gangster.
He's either a gangster or he's a fuckboy. I mean, you
He's
can't
either
tell
a
the
gangster,
difference.
fuckboy, or an ex-gangster, or both.
Or gang, or both. So.
Yeah. So overall, I've been getting by pretty good. The only like real difficulty is the my statistics class is ridiculous. So yeah,
You need to go to a concert already, dude.
dude, I know. I need to
Dream
figure out how to
concert.
pay for that stuff. Like my
Dream
although
concert.
yeah, I need to get tickets for that actually, because my I think I can start putting money in a bank account now because I'm pretty sure my student ID is a bank card.
They
So
are.
I'm wondering
yeah.
if they like
Wait, what?
like literally already made me an account and I can
Your-
just put money on
your
it.
Your student ID is a debit card.
It's a it's a debit card and a
okay.
T-Money card.
Oh,
So-
that's convenient.
Yeah, like once my current T-Money card is empty, I'm just gonna start filling
Ours wasn't a T-Money card. Ours was just a debit card.
Yeah, ours is
That's
They
nice.
might
T-Money
be
and
T-Money
debit.
cards now. This
Yeah.
was 6 years ago.
Was there T-Money back when you were there?
Yeah,
Okay.
I still have mine. I think mine still. I'm gonna see if mine still works. 'cause I wanna
T-Money
see-
card
I
still
think
has
there's
money
still
on
it.
money
So cool.
There's still
That'd be so
money
cool.
on it, and I still have it. So I want to see if it still works. I
Yeah,
doubt it. But
I wonder. Yeah,
it might.
Yeah, bring
there
it
might
with
be
you.
an expiry date on like the currency, but worth a shot. I mean, so I'm excited now. I can't wait. I can't believe we're actually fucking going there in like 4 days.
I can't wait to show you guys Korea, especially Andrew who
think
hasn't
I
been there
have
yet.
I think I've never
Like-
left. I've never left the confines of North America, so this is literally
Yeah,
me
yeah.
like leaving my comfort zone. Like literally, you still have it?
Yeah,
Wait, show it to the camera.
pop card.
I don't know how does it look like.
Like the pop card. They're
Yeah,
just,
I
like,
have the one that
random
just says
cards.
pop on it. Mine just says pop.
Do they have any like? Are there any like limited edition T-Money cards that
Yeah,
have like
T-Money.
designs or?
Yeah, so I saw ones in 7-Eleven that have SNSD on it, but it's not T-Money brand.
Oh,
So I don't know if you have to fill it up at the store or whatever, but
Oh no.
yeah, it's cool.
Because that's like how like
It doesn't.
with like Metro cards, the Metro cards that have the Supreme logo on it like became like a collector's item essentially.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's
I
actually
don't
cool.
see a date on it. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, that's exciting though.
I
So
still have
like,
my ID too.
can you get back into the campus? It's like, oh, okay.
That'd be really funny if they just don't deactivate them.
Yeah.
So you can just
Oh
go
yeah,
into the library.
there's even like a credit card stripe and everything. That's actually cool. Why did not? I wish I had that where
Yeah.
it has like the
Me
literally
too.
like
Mine-
a credit card chip
my-
and everything.
Yeah.
My card just has the barcode on it. My student ID
Oh,
from
really?
from the US, yeah. It's like a student
Oh,
ID
from the
from high
US?
school.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's
So-
been Jacob's update on his life in Korea. If you have any other questions for him,
Yep.
definitely leave it in the comments or just ask
Oh,
us
damn.
on Twitter.
It
What?
says it was valid. It was valid until January 2019.
Damn, so
we
close.
should have gone
Close.
earlier.
So close.
We should have gone earlier. Oh no. Rip.
My student ID was valid until
Anyway,
a couple
yeah, I guess
months
this
ago.
is a good topic to close out before we do our big trip to Korea and Japan. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hype. I can't wait to blow a bunch of money. I already got like my
Yes.
yen
Oh,
and
I'm
my
gonna buy so many
won.
video game related things in Japan and so much K-pop related things in Korea.
Yep.
It's gonna be great.
That's gonna be an awesome trip. So hopefully a memorable one.
Gotta go to
take
the
us-
Norebang.
Yep.
Oh, 100%. We're going to Norebang Friday.
Yes, let's do it
And then also when Andrew gets here at some point.
on Saturday.
Okay, I guess we can close it out. So Jacob,
Okay.
do your spiel.
Yep. So, anyways, thanks for listening. If you liked everything, subscribe. If you didn't like something, let us know. Maybe it's reasonable. Maybe it's not. Probably not. But no, I'm kidding. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, check us out. Join Discord. It's mucho lit. That's the best way to get a hold of us. And yeah, check us out next week as well.
Stay worldwide. I don't know. I'm thinking like Pitbull. Pitbull calls himself Mr. Worldwide, and we're going international. So I don't know.
Stay throbbingly pitbull.
Stay throbbingly Pitbull. I mean, I guess if there's a throbbing
Throbbingly
Pitbull right near you, like that's probably not a good sign. You're either gonna get died
Yeah,
or
no,
get
that's-
humped to death. See you guys.
I like that they're having this theme with their title tracks, and like flower theme. And then also I like that they're sticking along the style of Lovey and Rose, doing a more mature, like elegant type song, and keeping like the cute stuff for the album. I think it's like